Hey there, October Unprocessed Challengers. How are you? I'm Stephanie Stiavetti. I helped Andrew work on the October Unprocessed official meal plan guide. And I wanted to take a second and I wanted to show you these cheat sheets that I've been working on. I put a lot of time and energy into these and I'm so excited to show them to you. I recently finished them and I'm super stoked. So the first series is these cooking cheat sheets, series 1, and what these do, these guys will teach you how to cook. So if you can't cook or you're afraid of cooking or you know somebody who has a tough time cooking, I made these with you in mind. And the way they work is they're full of these charts that are essentially mix and match ingredient charts that tell you like what flavors go with what foods, and you literally just follow the ratio. You take some of this, you take some of this, you maybe take some of this if you want, because that's optional, and then you follow these instructions, and bam, you have a compound butter, which is like the world's easiest sauce in the world. Another one of my favorite things in here is right here. This is the creamy dressings cheat sheet, and again, you have a ratio. It's like 4 parts base, 1 part acid, a little bit of extra flavor if you want it, and you literally just pick something from here, pick something from here, pick something from here if you want, because this one's optional. Follow these instructions and bam, you have ranch dressing, or you have green goddess, or you have any one of the salad dressings that you normally get at the grocery store that is full of like crap that you don't want to eat anyway, emulsifiers and chemicals you can't pronounce. That stuff's not good eats. But with this, you can make your own. And the best part about it is it's way cheaper. I went from spending like probably $10, $12 a month on salad dressing to like $2, which is freaking awesome. Another one of my favorite things in here is this herb cheat sheet. So not only does it tell you how to like chop herbs and how to work with them with little examples down here of what like the different cuts look like, but it also tells you like how these herbs work, what you can do with them, how to identify them. Actually, I found this really handy. I thought I knew a lot about herbs because I'd gone through culinary school, I've been working in restaurants, and in researching this, I found out a lot of stuff I didn't know before, and so now I'm passing it on to you guys. That's the series 1 cheat sheet. I'm really excited about that. And then there's this one, which I found is really popular. It's the mega measurement cheat sheet. Now, I don't know about you, but I suck at math. I was an English major. I read books. I don't put numbers together. I fail at it every time, and I can't tell you how many recipes I've screwed up because I'm trying to do the math in my head or do it on a piece of paper really fast on the fly, and it's just a big old bucket of fail. Trust me on this. So I put this together, and what this is just a bunch of charts. These are all done for you kitchen math calculations. There's the common abbreviations used when talking about measurements, how to convert to half a recipe instantly without doing any math. Like conversions, like from US to European metric measurements, because a lot of recipes on the internet these days, they're all over the world. And if you live in the United States and you find a recipe that's written in, the UK, I mean, you're gonna have a tough time converting that. Or if you live in Ireland and you want to make a US recipe, that's kind of difficult too. So I have pages upon pages upon pages of conversions so that you never have to do math in the kitchen again, because I don't want to do math in the kitchen again. I'd rather spend my time cooking, eating, or watching Netflix. I don't want to like deal with math. I've got a temperature thing in here which will help you convert temperatures from Fahrenheit to Celsius, because God knows I spent like 2 months trying to learn that conversion and it never stuck. So I gave up and I made this instead. Hopefully it's helpful. I've got baking pan sizes, because when you're making a cake and you're like, well, it makes 2 9-inch pans, but I don't have 9-inch pans. I have 8-inch pans or 6-inch pans. Like, how many cakes am I going to end up with? This will tell you exactly what you'll end up with. General baking ingredients. So this is like all these different ingredients here and like what the weight to cup is. So like flour, peanut butter, pecans, vanilla, sugar, like 1 cup equals X amount of weight. Again, if you end up ever making like a European recipe or a like a metric recipe, or occasionally you run across recipes that are written in ounces, even though they're US recipes, this will help you with that. And this is something I was asked for a lot. And so I dedicated pretty much 2 whole pages to it. And these are egg measurements. So we've got like how many eggs per ounce, how much they weigh, and different sizes of eggs, whether it's a big egg, a small egg. How many egg whites in ounces and grams, how many egg yolks, whole eggs, how many eggs in metric to US measurements, how many eggs in a cup, which is great because how many times do you like maybe make a recipe that calls for egg whites and it calls for, you know, half a cup of egg whites and you're like, how many freaking eggs is that? I don't know. Now you do. This one I think is probably my favorite thing in there just because I struggled with this so much, even after having gone to pastry school. Like in school we weighed everything out, so it's very specific, but like American recipes aren't measured out by weight anymore. And so if something calls for like X amount of egg whites and you don't know how many eggs that is, it's really frustrating. So that's why I built this. And I'm really excited about these in general. I think they're going to be really useful. I've gotten really great feedback from people. I've had a good response, and I'm so excited to have these in people's hands. And I would love to offer you guys a discount on these until the middle of November, November 14th. If you want to take 5% off of your cheat sheet order, you can use the coupon code October Unprocessed 5. It's just all one word, all lowercase, and the number 5. October Unprocessed and the number 5. And that'll give you 5% off on these guys. And then if you order the bundle, because these come not only in these printed cheat sheets, they come in digital cheat sheets as well. So if you're in another part of the world and you don't want to deal with shipping, or, you know, what if you just cook with your iPad? I do. It's great. So you can buy these in digital form as well and just use them on your iPad. So I hope you enjoyed these. I'm super excited about this. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. My email address is ssstiavetti@gmail.com. It's kind of long and obnoxious. You can also just go to my website, fearlessfresh.com, and click the little contact button up there if you don't want to deal with spelling my last name. I'm Italian. I can't help it. But if you have any questions, I am totally happy to answer them. And thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Have a good one.